Classical education is one of the great legacies of the Western tradition. It's something that's rooted in ancient Greece and Rome, was developed over a very long time in the West, and was handed down to us by the founding generation of this country. At Founders Classical Academy, we are not aiming primarily to prepare students for careers or a college education, but we're primarily focused on human formation. We aim to ennoble the hearts and minds of young men and women and ultimately prepare them for responsible citizenship. The curriculum at Founders Classical Academy rests upon a few fundamental principles. It's a very knowledge-rich curriculum, providing basically the grammar of each of the subject areas, the grammar of history, mathematics, literature, science, and the arts. Students at Founders Classical Academy can participate in a host of extracurricular activities, both academic and athletic. They include things like drama club, chorus, student council, National Honor Society, debate, chess, cross-country, volleyball, basketball, and as the school grows, we'll continue to add more offerings for students in both academic and athletic extracurricular environments.
The purpose of literature in a classical education is to show entire holistic human experience. Literature comes to us as distilled human experience. It's not separated like it can be in some of the other subjects. It gives you a picture of humans in action that we can inspire to, that can stimulate us intellectually, that can make our hearts excited. People respond to literature because it gives a whole human picture. And that idea of the whole human life is something that we really value here at Founders Classical Academy.
By studying art, students are given a vision of what is greatest, what is noblest and finest. The Greeks had a word for beauty, and that word is kalos. But it can also be translated not just as beautiful or beauty, but as fine and noble. So art serves not only the purpose of giving us what is beautiful, but then it gives us something to look up to. And so students are given this vision of what is most noble and fine in their life.
History at a classical academy is organized around composition and the great ideas. Many students come to our school not really understanding the great ideas, not understanding the tradition that's been passed down to them through Western heritage. In this course, we try to have students engage with the Western tradition in the great ideas and help them to understand where it is that they fit into the Western tradition. What does the Western tradition have to say about their lives today? What does the Western tradition have to do with them? And in this course, we do this both through dialogue, through speeches that the students give, through papers and essays that the students write. And all of this helps the students come to a better understanding of who they are and what the Western tradition means for them.
All learning is built on previous learning. In order for students to become critical thinkers, they need extensive background knowledge. But if they can file it away with other information, that file gets thicker and it stays organized in the brain. They will be more likely to retrieve it and continue to add to that file when they are exposed to the same information later on in school.
The reason we chose Founders Classical Academy is because of the K-12 environment here. And one of the positive things that we've seen about that is that the younger children do look up to the older children as positive role models. And the older students are able to look for ways to serve and help out and encourage and to be a positive role model for the younger students.
I really enjoy going to this school because it's not like any other school that I've been to, and it goes beyond just the basic general education. In a classical education, you learn about virtue as well, and at the school they promote virtue, so you're not only getting an education in knowledge, but you're also learning how to apply that as a citizen so that you can become a better person and become the best of yourself and pursue excellence. But not only that, the teachers really care about us and they're more academic mentors than just teachers or babysitters as it is at a lot of general education schools. And they care about you and will stop at nothing to ensure that we understand the concepts and then we go more into depth.
The reason I was excited about Founders coming on the scene was my wife and I believe that our children need the best possible education. When we looked at Founders, when we looked at what they offered and what they stood for, it matched with our beliefs, our goals, our dreams for our children. Our children love it here. I know that as they continue going to school here, that they will get the best possible education.
We at Founders Classical Academy are proud to be connected to Hillsdale College and to be able to serve students in a classical mode of learning.